How's it going today? Today is Sunday, September the 1st, and this will be my first event, first stage of the day. We're going to start off with the full sim rally today in Sweden, event 6 of 12. It's probably not going to go very well, being Sweden and all. You know what, I'm going to try this BMW. I feel like it's probably the better car. And I always choose the Porsche lately. It's time I try something different. Downside is though, is this thing weighs a lot. It probably isn't going to corner as well. But I do believe this thing has the engine in the front, which means it'll probably be easier to keep the ass behind me, and potentially that could make up for its corner speed. It's hard to say. Fuck it, we'll just get into it. First stage of the day. You know what? By the look of that truck, I'm starting to think this is a rear engine car too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 50, 6 right long over crest, tightens, get right to the 70, over bumps, 6 left, extra long, over jumps and bumps, 70, 6 right, into 6 left, opens extra long, over bumps, keep in. Into 6 right of a jump, into 6 left of a bump, tightens of a crest, 60, bumps, caution 40, 3 right tightens, 100.
You know what, I think I kind of like the Porsche better, but I'm used to driving the Porsche now, because I've been driving it a lot lately in this category. I'm not used to this car anymore. This was my favorite car in the category until the Porsche came.
Opens 100. Flat left of a crest, 50. 3 left, tightens. Into 6 right, very long, tightens 4. 30, turn 5 right. Into 5 left, extra long, 200. Keep middle of a big jump. 100, 6 right long, into 6 left long tightens, to keep middle of a jump, into 6 left long, tightens, into 6 right long, opens, middle of a crest, 30, 3 left, 3 right long, into 6 left,
baby.
50,
Rough.
turn,
Definitely need to get used to the car.
Opens 70, 4 right of a jump, 60, 5 left of a crest, 100, early 5 left of a crest, and 6 right of a jump maybe, 80, 6 right, 80, 6 right, into 6 left long, keep right of a 60, turn 3 left past junction, 60. 6 right of a jump,
really cautious.
Opens 40. Keep middle of a crest,
yeah,
into 6 right,
fuck.
80. 6 left of a crest long. To keep right of a 150. Keep left of a crest, 80. 5 left long of a crest, 100.
I'm really losing. Because I'm driving fucking
and
slow.
4 left, very long, opens of a bridge, tightens 3, into slow, 3 right long, tightens 2, into 5 left tightens, into 6 right long, tightens of a crest, into 3 left, 6 left, tightens 3 of a crest, very long. 100, 6 right, tightens of a crest, into 6 left of a bumps. To keep right of a 150 of a bumps. Caution, 3 left of a crest. Opens 100. 6 right, 100. Keep right of a small crest, 70. 4 left, keep in of a dip.
Man, you can't even tell where the snowbanks are and the road is.
5 right long, tightens.
It's not even snowing.
Left,
Just
opens of a
everything's
crest,
white.
60. 6 right. Keep left over 150. 6 right, very long. Into flat left. Opens 160. 6 right of a crest. Keep left of a 60. 6 right of a crest. To keep right of a jump. Into 6 left. 6 right. 6 left. 6 right of a crest. 6 left of a crest, 80.
These fucking high speed spots.
4 left, very
No
long,
confidence.
Paris Junction. Caution 60, turn 2 left long, tightens 1. 100. Flat crest jump, 130.
Here's a good boy.
6 right, 120. 6 left, 6 right of a bridge, opens extra long, 200. Uphill of a bumps, keep middle of a flat crest, 60. 6 left of a crest, 200.
Quit fishtailing.
Caution, 4 right of a crest.
Definitely not a fan of this car anymore. I definitely think I prefer the Ford.
150. To keep middle of a crest, 50, tight 4 left.
Could be just that it's my first stage of the day and I'm not warmed up or loosened
5
up.
right, very long, tightens, into 6 left of a jumps, opens, into 6 right, opens 100. 5 right, 120, uphill, keep right, into 6 left, 30 of a crest, 4 left of a crest, into caution, 6 right and 6 left, tightens 4 of a crest, into turn late, 1 right, opens 40, 4 left, 80.
Whoa!
Keep
Stupid
middle of a
fucking
crest,
car!
into 6 left,
Stuck on
70.
the snowbank?
Keep right into 6 left of a bump, 80. 6 left,
He's a good boy.
caution,
He's just staring
keep
at
right
me.
of a
Fuck,
60,
Rocky.
early 5
Sit
left of
down
a
and
crest,
relax.
80.
Quit staring at me.
Caution, turn 4 right of a crest, sudden, 3 left tightens. Opens, 60 of a crest. 3 right long,
Fucking
opens,
snowbank.
6. 40, turn 4
Yeah,
left,
you're a good boy.
very long, opens,
What's the matter?
50.
What are you looking at? Why did you wake up all of a sudden and start staring at
Left,
me?
very long tightens, into 4 right long, tightens.
Not you I'm mad at. I'm mad at this game right now.
80 to stop.
Yeah, you're a good boy.
Well done.
You're a good boy, Rockstar. Yeah. He's a good boy. Yeah.
Stage finished.
Oh,
Well
I
done.
love him. Yeah, you're such a good sister. Well, that sucked. Stage 1 didn't go so well, and I'm regretting my car choice. I definitely should have went with the car I'm used to and I'm comfortable with. Oh, he's a good boy. Yeah. Some of your treats? Want your treats? Oh, you're a good boy. Yeah.
Start 6 right 50, 3 left tightens.
Definitely regretting the choice. I'm starting to really favor the Porsche. But the Porsche is what I'm really used to driving because I really enjoy driving it.
4, 3, 2, 1, 6 right. 50.
I chose this car being that it's a Sweden event, which I'm not overly comfortable with yet.
Into 3 left.
But I figured this car, which was my favorite car of the category until they released the Porsche, would be the one I'd be better in. So I chose it, but I think I'm better in the Porsche now. After driving the Porsche for so much.
Opens of a junction.
I probably should have chose the Porsche. I think this was a bad car choice, just based on what I'm used to driving for the category.
40. 4 left. 40. 5 right. Tightens 3. Extra long. 40. 3 left. Opens extra long. Tightens. Into 3 right long. Into 6 left of a crest. Opens long. 30.
Get out of the ditch.
3 left
Yeah,
of
I'm
a
not
crest.
liking this car at all
60.
now. This was my favorite car, like it really was of the category.
40.
I do not like
6
how it
left of a
drives
crest,
now compared
30.
to the Porsche.
Keep middle of a crest, jump into 6 right and 3 left long.
The car just feels like it's so unbalanced.
Into 3 right
The Porsche
tightens.
should feel more unbalanced than this thing.
50 of a crest. Into 3 left tightens.
I can't say for sure though yet. This is only the second stage I drove this in a long time.
Into 5 left. 100 of the bumps. 4 left. Very long.
There is at times it does feel nice, but I'm just not used to it. I'm used to the Porsche handling.
And tight 4 right. And keep left of a 30. 4 right. Keep in of a crest 30.
They can't even get the throttle down in this, whereas the Porsche I would have been burying the throttle by now.
Into 3 left, very long, opens, middle of a crest, 50, 6 right of a jump maybe, 30, early 5 left of a crest, and 6 right, into caution, 6 left, tightens 3,
Oh fuck,
into
it's
tight 3
okay.
right, 50, keep right of a crest, 40, 3 left tightens, into 4 right of a dip long.
Oh man, I'm regretting my car choice big time. I really am.
Dip into caution.
I thought this would be the better choice because it's the car I used to favor. But now that I've been driving the Porsche so much, oh, I definitely like the Porsche better.
80 of a bumps. 4 left, very long. Into 3 right tightens.
I thought I just liked the Porsche better because it's funner to drive, but
Early
I
6
definitely
left.
am
Opens
more
of a
used to
crest
driving
long,
it now.
60. Keep right of a
this
crest
thing.
into 4 left tightens. Into 4 right. Long. Opens middle of a crest. Caution 30. 2 right long tightens. Opens
Starting to get a little more
crest.
warmed up to this car
Into
though
6 left
now,
long. Tightens 2 long.
in reality.
30.
Now that I'm starting to
6
loosen
right.
up. It's only the
30.
second stage of the day.
5 left to stop.
But I do still think I like the Porsche better now, after so many times driving the Porsche.
To stop. Well done.
I feel like I could have been a lot faster driving the Porsche, but I thought I'd be faster in this. That's why I chose this.
Stage finished. Well done.
I gotta quit talking through the stages. Maybe that will help. Oh, fuck off. Come on, RaceNet. What the fuck? I'm not even gonna sit here and wait for it to load. I'm just gonna hit continue. I'm probably gonna sit there for an hour for it loading the results. Man, is it ever fucking slow today? Are you fucking kidding? Again? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Fuck off. This is what happened fucking yesterday. Every fucking other stage, all of a sudden it would fucking RaceNet would screw the fuck up. I ended up with all these did not finishes and penalty times because of it. It's not my fucking fault that RaceNet fucking sucks. Fuck. It's fucking stupid. I better have uploaded my result. This is fucking retarded. It takes fucking 4 hours to do one event because every fucking 2 stages you get kicked out. You gotta fucking re-sign in again. They better be taking some of that money that everybody's been spending on this game and investing it in a better fucking server. 'Cause this is fucking stupid. Waste an hour every fucking event just waiting for it to fucking load and connect. Like, this is fucking retarded. Now I'm gonna be driving like shit because now I'm in a bad fucking mood again. Fuck RaceNet. I better have uploaded my result. If I have a DNF for stage 2, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I'm already pissed.
small crest, 17. 4 left, keep in of a dip, crest, 80. 5 right long, tightens, into 5 left, opens of a crest, 16. 6 right, keep left over 150. 6 right, very long, into flat left, opens 160. 6 right of a crest, keep left of a 60. 6 right of a crest, to keep right of a jump, into 6 left, 6 right, 6 left, 6 right of a crest, 6 left of a crest, slow 80. 4 left, very long, past junction. Caution 60, turn 2 left long, tightens 1. 100. Flat crest jump, 130. 6 right, 120. 6 left, 6 right of a bridge, opens extra long, 200. Uphill of a bumps, keep middle of a flat crest, 60. 6 left of a crest, 200. Caution, 4 right of a crest, jump. Long opens, keep middle of a 150. To keep middle of a crest, 50, tight 4 left. 100 of a bumps. 5 right, very long, tightens. Into 6 left of a jumps.
I definitely think I would have been much faster in the Porsche.
Into 6 right.
I still do, even after 3 stages in this car. I do feel like I'm better
right,
at the Porsche.
120.
I really thought this would have been the better car to choose, though.
Into 6 left, 30 of a
Yes,
crest,
I was
4
wrong.
left of a crest.
At least for my driving. The style my driving style suits the Porsche more. I just find it funner to drive, too.
Into turn late, 1 right.
So I've been driving it a lot lately, and it's probably I got really used to the way it drives.
4 left, 80.
For the category, anyway.
Into 6 left, 70. Keep right into 6 left of a bump, 80. 6 left, caution, keep right of a 60. Early 5 left of a crest, 80. Caution, turn 4 right of a crest, sudden 3 left items. Opens 60 of a crest, 3 right long, opens 6. 40, turn 4 left, very long.
Away from the fucking snowbank.
50.
Man, I can't get out of the snowbanks this last sector.
4 left, very long tightens. Into 4 right long, tightens. Opens long of a finish. 80 to stop. Well done. Did the tyres perform okay in that stage?
Well, we're going to get the moment of truth. Okay, it doesn't look like I got any penalty times. However, we did lose another player, because there was 5 of us, I think, or 6. I don't know if this is, I feel like I looked at this championship on the website, and I remember laughing to myself a little, I think, because, the thing's called Full Sim Rally, but I'm pretty sure in the settings it allows for like any camera you want and has assistance turned on. How is that Full Sim Rally? To me it should be like no assistance, forced in-car camera, hardcore damage, unexpected moments. That is... But I could be wrong. I might be thinking of the Sim Rally PS4. I remember there's 2 of them that I'm a part of that have Sim in it, in the title, and I don't think either of them were actually full Sim. I think both of them allowed assistance in any camera you want. Well, to me, if it's sim, it should at least be a forced cockpit camera. I've been thinking a lot lately. I'm thinking of starting a championship just called the Drivers' Championship. And it's driver against driver. No assistance. Like forced cockpit camera, no assistance, hardcore damage, unexpected moments. With fluctuating cars through every event to make it even more challenging for the driver. Because the driver that can drive any car and drive it well is by far the better driver. It's like Valentino Rossi. Valentino Rossi, that guy can drive 4 wheels, 2 wheels, doesn't matter what it is. He's fucking amazing. Like he really is as a pilot and a driver. Most of his driving gets spent on 2 wheels because he's a motorcycle lover. But man, when he's in a rally car or even a Ferrari, like for the street cars and stuff, Ferrari's been after him for years to be their pilot, but he won't do it because he'd rather drive MotoGP. Actual steering degrees too. I don't know what low DEG means. Oh, wheel road? No, I haven't set the 540. What? Well, I haven't set to basically what a WRC car is. But you never need to turn it that far. Well, you shouldn't. All right, we got night snow.
6 right long, 100, keep right of a jump, into flat left, 17.
Technically I shouldn't be using these stupid clapping paddles either, but I need to get trying to buy the Thrustmaster shifter, because I've seen where I could run that shifter with my shifter in this wheel to give me an e-brake and a proper shifter.
Right, tightens 3.
I very rarely do actually use the e-brake, but for those times that I do need it or do want to use it, it feels too unnatural to me to try to find a button on the wheel. So that's why I sacrifice my shifter right now until I can get the other shifter as an e-brake. Every time I actually needed an e-brake, I'd end up crashing trying to find a button on the wheel.
Tightens. Into 3 left long, tightens. And shot for right. To the middle of a jump.
Oh, baby. Roll sideways.
Into 5 left. Into 6 right.
Technically, too, with the whole simulation thing, assistance should be allowed. Not that I use it. But modern rally cars and modern vehicles all have like driving assistance, stability control if needed or wanted. So technically it's not against regulations in a way, I guess. I don't know. So it's still technically considered sim if people want assistance, but what I mean by it is more or less I'd like to do one that's a straight up driver challenge where it's no assistance at all and no drivers can use it. It's just driver against driver. Only difference is their car and the vehicle settings maybe.
50 over crest, 6 right, 18, caution, 4 left, keep into the crest, 70 over
we got some time back in that sector, and I wasn't even paying attention while talking. I'm gonna assume the other guy crashed though. It definitely wasn't on my speed.
6 right, extra long, 60. Flat right, into flat left, 50. Bumps into 5 right, up at extra long.
I'm in a better mood though now. It definitely was not in a good mood after it. What stage was it? Stage 2 where RaceNet fucked up on me for a minute there. It got me all riled up.
150 to stop.
I gotta start thinking of those. Either way, it would still piss me off in real life. That kind of sucked. But in real life, it's kind of like having a technical issue when the car has like an electrical malfunction. A joystick? I never thought of that.
Section. Let's check the car and tyres.
I wonder how much a joystick would be to buy. Never thought of using a joystick. That's a good idea, man. I'm gonna look into that. Cool, I'm gonna look into that.
Starts 4 left, extra long over crest, 34, right long tightens.
Uh-oh, it's a daylight snow stage. This gets hard to see. Everything's just white.
2, 1, go.
It's hard to tell where the snowbanks begin and end sometimes. The road's a different color right here, so it's not so bad.
Into 6 left, into 5 right long, tightens 3.
Oh man, she's loose right now for some reason.
Tightens 3.
Doesn't want me applying too much throttle at all.
Caution, 3 right tightens. Into turn 5 left. 70. Past junction, early 6 right of a crest, jump 30. Flat right, 60. 5 right, tightens.
I just thought about it. I don't know if it's been a service yet.
Right long, upwards of a crest,
The whole RaceNet issue.
50.
Maybe my tires are wearing out. That's why it's getting really loose.
30, turn unseen 1 left. Opens 3. Into
That was a
5
hard
right.
hit for the snowbank.
Into
Oh,
6 left,
don't hit those
50.
people.
Caution, 4 right.
That's a penalty if I hit them.
Keep left of a 30. Flat right.
Oh man, I really wish I chose the Porsche though.
Crest and tight 5 left.
I'm definitely way more used to driving the Porsche. I definitely regret my car choice.
6 left and 6 right long, opens of a crest, into 6 left long, past junction, 80 of the bumps, 6 right.
If anything, I would have enjoyed driving the Porsche more. I love when you're on the brakes, it's like the ass is trying to pass the front all the time.
6 left long, tightens of a jump.
Such a friggin' loose feeling car.
Long of a crest, 60.
Come on.
Keep left of a jump, 250 of a bumps downhill, 6 left of a bridge, extra.
Man, I hit the snowbanks a lot once it's snowing.
6 right, 130, 6 left.
This isn't so bad right here because you can see a path on the road. But some spots, it's really hard to tell where the snowbanks start.
Long, tightens. Opens 80 past junction. Tight 6 right long. Opens.
That was really slow, but
6 right.
I don't need a big disaster to happen.
6 left.
around the corner and clean fast. Still quicker than a disaster happening trying to be quick.
Keep middle of a jump. Into 6 left of a bump. To keep right of a 60. 6 left of a jump. 100. Flat right. Into 6 left long.
Whoa!
100.
I think that's the first time I've seen the hood pop up like that. I don't know where I'm going now, or which way I'm even facing. He's not talking. I might be going the wrong way. Talk to me. Why is he not talking? Fuck. I wish I had... Say something, you dickwad. Tell me if I'm going the right way. There's no way he's not going to talk after that long. I don't know what to fucking do. I feel like he's... I'm going to get fucking... Oh, the signs are facing this way. I'm probably going the right way now. That was good. Say something, dipshit. Oh, I'm not even going the right way. For fuck's sake. Why wasn't he fucking telling me anything? Stupid co-pilot. Fuck. Well, there's a failed event. That sucks. If my co-pilot would have said something to me, it would have been alright, but... And I even thought I was going the right way finally, because the signs were facing me. What is going on? Come on, RaceNet. Holy crap, RaceNet is being terribly slow today. Well, that was an absolute disaster. You know what? Before I shut her down, I'm going to do this 4 stages in Wales for the driver's ed. Time is at 12:30 almost. I believe this is one of the ones that's a service every stage, so we'll just need to make tire choices really. I think this will be my first time in Wales with this car.
6 right over dip at 80. Good luck.
You know what? Maybe I've been in Wales before once in this category.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 left of a crest long, 40. 6 right of a dip, 80. 6 left long of a crest, into 5 right of a crest, and 5 left long to keep left of a crest.
You got away with it, baby.
40. Keep right of a crest, 120. 6 right very long of a dip, into 4 left of a crest. Keep left over 260 over crests to dip into 5 right, opens over crest and jump, 60, 6 left, into 5 right over crest, and 5 left over dip.
No! I put that fucking mud
Keep left
my
over
back
40,
in.
5 right long, tightens 4 over crest, 30.
This is a big car for these
5
little
right over
roads.
crest, to 4 left long, and 4 right long, tightens 2, past logs, 30, 4 left over crest, into 4 right over jump, and
That
4
really
left long
stopped
through
too.
gate, tightens 2,
That's okay.
immediate turn,
hopefully
open
get it
hairpin
back.
right,
At least I was just driving rear-wheel drive.
160 over bumps, into
Sucks
6
when you
right
go
over
from like
crest
all-wheel
and
drive to rear-wheel drive and you used to have a grip to all of a sudden having no grip.
6 left over crest, 60, crest and slow, keep left over 30, 2 right narrow camber, and 6 left, 30 over jump, into 2 left tightens, and 1
Well,
right
a
over
big
crest.
part of that 9-second
Opens
loss
50.
because of that spin out where I was in the grass in the
Keep
field.
left, into 6 right over crest, and 5 left over crest camber, to keep right over crest, into 4 left long over dip,
Oh, get on the road,
60.
baby.
Crest and 4 right, very long, tightens 2, through posts, opens 90. Crest and 5 left, don't cut, to jump 60, flat middle of a big jump, to bump, keep right over 100 over crest and gate, to jump 60, crest into 4 left over crest, bump, extra long, tighten slow 1. Over crest, 60, crest and 5
Just
right
time
over
back
dip,
there. Starting to get a feel for the car though
50
now.
over bumps, 4 left over crest, jump, 40,
Getting a feel for the right
5
level of
right
heel
over
toe.
dip, opens, 50 over crest, 150
Balance
through dip,
between the
3
brake
left
and the
long,
throttle.
don't cut, through posts, 80, 2 left cut, and 4 right over crest, opens, 80. 5 right long, over dip and jump, slow 50, open happy left, 100, 4 right, very long, opens, don't cut over crest, logs, 100, don't finish,
Could have used the rear wheel to spin that around, but I didn't want to over-rotate using the throttle to do it.
That stage was tough, but it felt
I wasn't
fast.
sure how loose it would feel trying it that way. Alright, I got the second half anyway. I was able to bring some time back. I fucking love Wales. I love Wales in the original, and I love Wales in the 2.0 version. Such an awesome event. I'm really looking forward to Finland, though. Greece, too, but Finland I'm looking more forward to. I just love the flat-out friggin' jumps constantly, never on the ground. The USA event in this currently is, I would say, the closest to being like a Finland in a way. It's just not as many jumps, but it is a pretty flat out high speed event. Tires.
Start to keep left over 100. 4 right, very long, tightens 3. Good luck.
Now I'm also curious, what's season 4 gonna contain? Is there gonna be actual new events? ones that aren't from a previous game in Season 4?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Keep left over 100.
You okay, buddy? You dreaming?
4 right, very long, tightens 3.
The dog barking in his
50,
dream.
4 right of a crest.
It's okay, buddy.
4 right of a jump, into slow, 1 left long, opens of a
Just doing
crest.
his little, like, whoop, whoop, yelp.
40.
Like, kind of quiet
right of
under
a
his
jump.
breath because he's sleeping,
40.
but... Fuck, I gotta pay attention, Rock.
4 right, very long, tightens 3 of a dip. Opens 6 long of a crest, into 1 left. 50 of a crest.
Would have been better if it was a big bark or
6 left
something.
of a crest.
Let down the
40.
microphone even picked up the
5
little
left of a crest.
he
50.
was doing.
6 left of a crest and bump. 80. Jump. 40. Crest and 4 right. Opens 60. 4 right. Opens 50. 4 left and flat crest. 50. 3 right long of a crest. Tightens 2 long. Opens 6 long of a crest. Slow 80, turn unseen heavy left.
I was sloppy. That's okay.
Opens long of a crest. 30.
Don't let it get to me, that's all.
5 left long of a crest. Opens
Stay
30.
relaxed.
6 left of a crest. 40. Keep right of
Enjoy
a
the
double
drive.
crest. Into 4 left, tightens very long. Opens 130. Turn 6 right long, slow 60 downhill, turn open hairpin right. 40. Keep left of a crest.
Man,
40.
I always come into this corner too hot downhill way. Go way. Normally I don't do that bad. I just go wide. But that time I came to a stop.
5 left long.
Oh,
to crest,
the other guy must have
and
crashed
3
in that
right long,
sector.
tightens. 60.
Maybe he went
downhill.
right back out and hit
5
those
right of a
people
crest,
where I just
into
did
4
that.
left. Opens
I got a
60.
penalty for hitting them. If I can't get back on the road here, I'm going to lose my
6 left, past logs,
advantage I just got because of
150.
that.
Double crest and jump and keep left of a 40. Flat crest and 6 right. Into 5 left.
Oh no.
Into 5 right of a crest.
Those who watch
into
me
double tap
regularly
6
know
left.
this direction
And
right
5
here
right.
is dangerous
Opens
for
of a
me.
crest at 50. Crest.
Way
4
better
right
at
of a
it going
crest,
the other way
tightens
through there.
30. 4 left of a crest.
We made
30.
it.
3 right of a dip. 100. 4 left. Tightens 50. Flat middle of a crest. 100. 4 left of a crest. Into 3 right. Opens long. 150. 4 right. Into 4 left. Into 4 right. Opens of a crest. 40. 5 right. Opens 100. Bump. 4 right. Very long. Tightens 1. Opens and tightens. Into 5 left of a crest. Into 4 right. 4 left. Opens of a crest. 40. Flat left of a jump. 40 of a finish. 3 right, tightens narrow. Into 4 left to stop. Well done.
Ooh, that's that friggin' one. Every time I come through the finish gate, there's no time to
How
stop
did the car
before that
feel in that
corner.
stage?
And I hate
Do you want
trying
to
to
make any
hit the brakes
setup
and slow
changes
down
at the
before
next
the line.
service?
Fucking RaceNet seems to be working quick all of a sudden. That last event, fuck, it was working like shit and slow. This is more like it, RaceNet. I shouldn't talk like that though. I'm probably gonna jinx myself and have it fuck up on me again.
Starts in 6 left over crest, long 40, 6 right over dip, 80. Good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 left over crest, long 40, 6 right over dip, 80, 6 left long over crest, into 5 right over crest, and 5 left long to keep left over crest, into 5 right, 40, keep right over crest, 120, 6 right very long over dip, into 4 left over crest, keep left over 260 over crests, to dip, into 5 right, opens over crest and jump, 60, 6 left, into 5 right over crest, and 5 left over dip, keep left over 40, 5 right long, tightens 4 over crest, 30, 5 right over crest, into 4 left long, and 4 right long, tightens 2, past logs, 30, 4 left over crest, into 4 right over jump, and 4 left long through gate, tightens 2, immediate turn, open hairpin right. 160 over bumps. Into 6 right over crest and bump.
A little over-rotated there.
6 left over crest, 60,
going on.
crest and slow, keep left over 30, 2 right narrow camber, and 6 left, 30 over jump, into 2 left tightens, and 1 right over crest, opens 50, keep left, into 6 right over crest, and 5 left over crest camber, to keep right over crest, into 4 left long over dip, 60, crest and 4 right, very long, tightens 2, through posts, opens 90, crest and 5 left, don't cut,
Come on, baby.
to jump, 60, flat middle of a big jump, to bump, keep right over 100 over crest and gate, to jump, 60, crest and 4 left over crest, bump, extra long, tighten slow, 1. Opens over crest, 60, crest and 5 right over dip, 150 over bumps, 4 left over crest,
Definitely
jump,
starting to get
40,
a feel for this car now.
5
Way
right
more
over dip,
relaxed
opens,
behind the wheel of it
50 over crest,
now compared to like
150
stage 1 and
dip,
2.
3 left long, don't cut, through posts, 80, 2 left cut, and 4 right over crest, opens 80. 5 right long, over dip and jump, slow 50, open happy left.
I always start out every freaking event though like that.
4 right,
Try to get
very
used to
long,
warm up to the
don't
car.
cut over crest,
Because I never do any warm up before the event.
keep left over
Right, I never do any
100,
shakedown
4
runs.
right, very long, tightens 3.
Because I'm worried the shakedown runs are going to wear my tires out. I don't know if it affects my tires for the actual
right
event.
over crest, to dip, 4 right over jump, into slow, 1 left long, opens over crest, 40. 5 right over jump, 40. 4 right, very long, tightens 3 over dip. Opens 6 long over crest, into 1 left. 50 over crest. 6 right,
He said 1.
6 left over crest, 40, 5 left over crest, 50, 6 left over crest and bump, 80, jump, 40, crest and 4 right, opens 60, 4 right, opens 50, 4 left and flat crest, 50, 3 right long over crest, tightens 2 long. Opens 6 long over crest, slow 80,
Yeah,
turn
didn't
unseen
slide into
heavy
that mud
left.
bank for once.
Opens long over crest, 30. 5 left left long of a crest, opens 30, 6 left of a crest, 40, keep right of a double crest into 4 left, tightens very long, opens 130, turn 6 right long, slow 60 downhill, turn open hairpin right, 40, keep left of a crest, 40.
Oh, it went a little wide, but way better than last
Left
time.
of a crest, into 5 right, and 5 left long, to crest, and 3 right long, tightens,
But
60,
you hit that little edge,
downhill, 5
man,
right
it
of a
can change
crest,
your direction
into 4
quick.
left,
Come on.
opens 60.
Had a little
6
bit of a
left past
moment
locks,
there.
150, double crest and
That's
jump,
okay.
keep left of a 40, flat crest and 6 right, into
This
5 left,
friggin' spot again. But
into
will I
5
make
right
it
of a
through here
crest,
clean?
into don't cut 6
Gotta
left,
be careful. This is the spot
and
usually
5
where I
right,
go off.
opens of a crest
Sometimes I
at
go
50,
right over that fucking fence.
crest,
Ooh,
and
I
4
hit the
right of a
fence.
crest, tightens at 30,
We got away this time.
4 left of a crest, 30, 3 right of a dip, 100, 4 left, tightens 50, flat middle of a crest, 100, 4 left of a crest, into 3 right, opens long, 150, 4 right, into 4 left,
Big slide.
into 4 right,
Nice
opens of
save.
a crest, 40, 5 right, opens 100, bump, 4 right, very long, tightens 1, opens and tightens, into 5 left of a crest, into 4 right, 4 left, opens of a crest, 40, flat left of a jump, 40 over finish, 3 right tightens narrow, into 4 left to stop. Well done.
Man, we're gonna hit that bank again. Almost ran people down.
That stage was tough, but it felt fast.
That felt like a decent stage, actually, in all reality. I don't need to see that. I'll just go right in. I want to watch my replay a little bit there for a second. I kind of liked that stage. It felt nice. It felt clean. My bad. I love the smell of it. Even before I ever smoked it, I loved the smell of it. I always was around it all the time. All my friends smoked it for years before I ever did. But I always really enjoyed the smell of it. I still do to this day. Alright, I think there's one stage to go in this driver's ed thing. Replays look really good. I kind of enjoy them. I just love watching the car sliding and stuff. I never get to see it when I'm driving it because I always do the in-car view. I just feel it. Alright, enough of this replay. Continue. Get on to the next stage. Yeah, I agree with you there on the in-car thing. It actually is like, it does give you like a total immersion type feeling. Like sometimes you're just like so satisfied with how the corner felt. It feels like you're actually driving the car. Like, even though you can't feel the car moving around like in your seat and the G-forces and stuff, but it still feels like you're driving it at times. I really can't get over how much you feel through these wheels. That blows my mind, how well you can feel like the real wheel slippage and like the understeer. All the differences in between all the feelings too. They really do a good job of that with these things.
Starts 50, 6
Probably
right of a
helps
crest,
with that
very
whole
long
feeling
tightens
of
into 4
immersion
left of a
where
crest.
because you feel so much through the wheel, it gives you that feeling like you're actually in the car driving. I wish my TV was closer to me and not above me though too. So it looked more like my wheel was lined up with the car's dash.
Into 4 left of a crest, into 3 right,
Right
of a
now I
crest,
kind of look up at my TV as I'm driving.
Opens of a crest.
The TV sits way higher than where I'm sitting.
6 left. 30. 6 left of a crest, very long, tightens 4. Into 5 right. Into 5 left long, opens of a crest, 80. Crest into 3 left long, tightens. Into cut, 4 right of a crest. 130 of a crest. Cut, 4 right of a crest, 50. Crest into 3 left, tightens of a dip.
There's some nice corners coming up.
Opens of a crest.
These corners right here, if you hit them just right, man, they can feel nice.
Right of a crest, 80. 5 left to keep right of a 30. Crest into 4 left. Into 5 right of a crest. Into 6 left.
This is that spot where the other direction I suck. I'm not so bad this way. I don't get all nervous that I'm going to go over the fence and something coming this way.
4 right, opens of a crest. Into 5 left, opens of a crest, 60. Crest, into don't cut 3 left. Opens flat,
Almost
middle of
went
a crest.
through those trees.
Into 6 right, 50. 6 left, opens of a crest, into 5 right. Slow, 80. 6 right of a crest, 60. Turn unseen hairpin left. Opens uphill, 100.
Oh, too much throttle. I over-rotated.
6 left long of a crest, and 6 right extra long, tightens 3 in posts. Opens 40, keep left of a double crest, into 6 right of a crest, very long, tightens slow 4, opens of a crest, into turn unseen hairpin right. 60, 4 left. Opens of a crest, tightens 2, tightens.
That was weird. I think my front nose was up against the bank.
30, 5 left long, opens, 140, long crest, into 4 right.
Not
50,
enough to like spin me out, but I think it was touching the bank.
70, earning 4 left, 100.
Ooh, I clipped that bank.
6
I even
left of a
felt
crest,
it.
past logs, 60, 5 right, opens of a crest, 30, cut, 4 right of a crest, 30,
Oh no.
4 right of a crest, slow 5 left,
This has been a sloppy stage, but that's okay.
into 5 left long.
I got a good
tightens
lead
3
right
of a
now.
dip. Opens long of a crest.
Or at least I should have a decent lead.
100. 5 left of a crest. Jump.
Based
Slow
on what
50,
I remember
unseen,
from
open
a couple
hairpin right.
stages ago when I see the leaderboard.
50.
And how last days went.
5 left of a crest. 40. 5 left of a jump. Opens 50. 3 left.
Usually
opens
the guy that
70.
the one guy that has run it so far today,
Keep right of a crest. And 4
he's
left
usually
long.
the one that I'm
Logs.
competing with for the
Slow 80.
championship win.
Crest and unseen.
That's all
Open
the
hairpin
time.
right.
So I can't imagine someone else is going to come along and
80.
take the win
Over
from
long
me as
crest.
long as I stay ahead of him.
Into 4 left through gate. 60.
For the regulars
left long
anyway,
tightens
they're
3
in through.
into 1 right tightens. 80.
This is
through
usually
gate.
my daily
4
warm-up
right of a
group
crest
because
tightens 3.
it's only 4 stages long and it's a daily thing, so I like using it as a warm-up.
5
I did
left
it
of a
today
crest
though
long.
because
70. 6 right of a
it
crest
was a
and jump.
12-stage Sweden event.
100 of a jumps.
I felt it would
5
make for a
left.
really long
Opens of a crest
broadcast
long. Tightens
to add another 4
crest.
stages
Open
to
hairpin
it.
right. Opens.
But then I failed Sweden.
And 5 right of a crest. 30. 4 right of a crest jump. Opens 100.
So I ended up just doing it
Flat
anyway.
crest 100. Bump into middle of a big jump 40 downhill. 4 right long. Tightens of a crest. 70. 6 left tightens. Into 3 left long through posts. Tightens 2. Long of a crest. 80. 4 right of a crest long. Opens 80. 3 right of a crest. Tightens. Don't cut. 4 left. 100. 2 left long. Tightens. Into 2 right of a crest. 50. Camber.
That
Into
was
2
close.
left tightens.
Good thing I got her slowed
70.
down there,
Flat crest.
or I would have hit that
100.
bank too hard.
Keep right of a crest, jump, 50, keep middle of a crest, slow, 150, turn, unseen heavy left,
Ooh, a little squirrely there.
into 2 right tightens, opens 6 right and 5 left long, tightens of a crest, keep right of a crest into don't cut 2 left, and 4 left, into 5 right, into 6 left of a crest, and 6 left of a crest, bump, tightness 5, downhill, 80, 5 left, 100, 6 right, and 5 left of a crest, 30, 6 right,
I was
100,
hugging the bank on the one side, driver's side there so
into 5
much.
left, 80,
Like I was scared to go into the
flat
trees
crest
on the other
long,
side.
100, caution, unseen, 4 right of a crest, into 6 left long, opens 100,
Oh, that's not good. Oh, sweet baby.
keep middle of a crest, 40, 3 left tightens,
Fuck yeah, that was
into 6
amazing.
right, opens of a crest long, tightens 5, tightens,
I gotta watch
into
this
4 left,
replay. I
into
gotta
5
see what
right
the
of a
fuck
crest,
happened there.
80, 6 left of a dip, into 5 right, bumps long, opens of a crest,
If I still get a green
finish,
sector after that,
80,
that's awesome.
to stop. Well done.
Ah, no, I didn't get a green sector for that one.
That felt
Okay,
good, but
we
let's
just
check
ran
the
everyone
times.
down too. Fuck, I gotta watch that replay. That was fucking crazy. It's like I did a giant fucking heel flip or kick flip. Depending if you ride goofy foot or not on a skateboard. What's going on? Why won't it let me go to the replay? You know what? I must have skipped through the replay menu. Son of a bitch. What wheel do you use? Is it, oh man, I'm drawing a stoner moment blank here. I can't think of the name of them. Fanatic? Huh. Nice. You could probably tell I have just the normal Logitech. Basically, I would think it's the bottom one. Some people, I haven't used a Thrustmaster or any of the other ones myself. The only two wheels I've had now have been Logitech. And I bought a Logitech again with this one simply because of how reliable and durable my last one was. I never had any issues with it. It never failed me or broke or... Nice. I do definitely want to upgrade and get a better wheel at some point in time, but I'll probably always keep this as a backup if it's still working when I do get another one. Wonder if I got any more short events. I feel like I should be taking the dog for a walk here in a minute. What do we got over in my team area? Nice. Yeah, the one thing I've always been wondering with mine, I don't remember my first Logitech wheel. I can't remember what one it was. I think it was just like Logitech Driving Force or something, and it had the shifter attached to the base. That was like my first wheel that had force feedback. And it was just a sequential shifter that was attached to the base, but I really enjoyed that wheel, and I loved that it had the sequential shifter right there. And but this shifter, when I got it, I was kind of curious to how durable it will be. Still feels good, locks in place everything nice. But we'll see how long it goes before it stops doing that. I wonder if it helps that I have the elastics on it though to bring it back to center from when I use it as an e-brake. Alright. I'm gonna do this one daily challenge quick, and then I'm gonna have to take the dog for a walk. What's going on? Why won't it let me click on it? What the fuck? Ah. Are you kidding? Apparently RaceNet service isn't working again. It won't let me... Oh, we got in! Oh, shit. Okay, we're in. Where's my new car? There it is. Wait, I'm gonna run it with that livery, the Colin McRae one. Can I do an upgrade on this yet? Oh, now what? RaceNet's really fucky today. It seems like busy. I really hope they take some of this money they're making off this game, especially with the season 3 and 4, and they invested in a better fucking server. One that can handle the amount of traffic. No, I run on, I feel like I've watched your vids before, and probably did see the setup, but I just can't picture it in my head. And, I'm on a PS4. I'd love to get a PC, and get, like, the multi-screens, and get, like, a real good setup someday, but just not in my budget right now. Oh, this is a loose event. Oh yeah, this car's already got the friggin' tow angle applied right from the stock settings. So I don't need to do that.
Starts 30, 3 left long, into 5 right, opens over crest, 30 over bumps, 4 right long, good luck.
Nice, I bet you it does take a while. The one guy I work with, he has he says it's a pretty sick gaming computer. He's always like ordering things and modifying his system and upgrading it and stuff, but he's not he doesn't do like the sim racing or nothing. It's not it doesn't have like a driving rig or anything with it. It's just a gaming computer.
5,
but
4,
he's been spending
3,
years building
2,
his even,
1.
and it doesn't even have a driving rig.
30, 3 left long, into 5 right, opens over crest, 30 over bumps, 4 right long, opens over crest, and bumps.
Oh man, this car feels so weak right now compared to the last time I drove it. Because the last time I drove it was in a RaceNet thing, like a club championship, so it was fully upgraded. This is friggin' tuned in level 1 still.
Into 5 right, 30, 3 left, 6 right, 30 over bumps, slow 5 left, into unseen hairpin right, into 1 left, 30 over bumps, 4 left long over crest, 30, open hairpin left, into 5 right long, tightens open hairpin right, don't cut long,
Little fucking clutch kick, e-brake pull.
30, unseen hairpin left, opens, into 1 right,
Uh-oh, we got 2 sideways going there. I couldn't get the grip down to go forward.
30, 2 right long, tightens turn, 1 left. Into 2 right long, tightens 1. Into 1 left, extra long, opens and tightens. Into 5 right long. Into 2 left, small cut.
Man, I really do like this fucking car.
4 right.
There's a lot of times I feel like the Mark 1's better than the Mark 2.
50. Keep left over crest.
In a way.
5 right, don't cut. 30.
The Mark 1 I always picture Colin McRae. The Mark 2 I picture Marcus Ronald.
Opens. Into Just 6 left over crest. 30.
I used to want Marcus gone home to win so bad back in those days.
50.
But that friggin' Sebastian Loeb was unstoppable.
Into 4 left.
Man, that fucking guy can drive, even to this day.
30. 3 left long, over finish. 70 to stop.
The first time he ever did Pikes Peak, like he just smashed the world record. First attempt ever. Fuck Loeb could drive.
Are the tyres holding up okay?
Yeah, I've noticed that it's not a common, like even I don't even know anyone else personally, like, that owns a driving setup like I have, or like everyone I know, they play like Fortnite and Call of Duty and stuff like that, whereas I'm more into, like, I'm in the driving, like I've always been into driving, so I favor driving games. When all my buddies see my setup though, they're all like, holy shit man, that looks awesome. But they never, they don't play the driving games like me, so they would never think of it or look at it, I guess. I can't believe I still can't even get that car to fucking tune to level 2. Well, I've only done 3 one-stage events with it, though. That's probably why. I'm gonna do this R2 daily. Oh shit, I know I want to use my Ford, but this is one of the ones I need to do these other cars up yet. I'm not an Opel fan, so I think I'm going to try and upgrade the Peugeot first. I don't even know if I say that word right, but we're going to work on this car first to get it upgraded. Man, I kind of miss Marcus Gronholm in Rally, though. He was a fucking character, like, when they talked to him at the end of stages and stuff. The bastard's the one time, too, where he got pulled over by the cops. Because he was dragging the car on the ground, missing the whole tire and wheel and everything. The cops were telling him he can't drive the car, and he was arguing that he can drive the car, that he was driving it. I want to say it was a Mexico event, and it was between stages, like when he was driving from one stage to the next, sort of, on the roads. Oh, this is front wheel. Oh, you know what? This is front wheel drive. I'm going to add some toe angle to help the front end out in the snow. Hopefully the outer tire won't lose traction as bad if it's not turned as sharp as the inner tire.
50, keep middle of a jump into 4 left, tightens over crest. Good luck.
Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 100. 6 right, 150. Keep middle of a jump, into 4 left, tightens of a crest.
These Peugeots are high revving cars.
Opens,
They need like
opens 6 long,
RPMs per
extra
power,
long,
if I remember
tightens of a
correct.
bumps,
It's been a while since I drove
50.
one.
Keep right of a crest, into 3 right long, opens
Like
of a
Honda,
crest,
they have a high
40.
revving.
6 left of a crest, 90.
They're like crotch rocket. That thing makes
Into
power
6
when
right,
you hit like 8
opens
grand.
100.
And
6
then
right,
friggin'
into tight 4 left long,
peaks out or drops off at about
80.
maybe 14 and a half, 15
6
and a
left of
half
a
where it
jumps.
starts to drop.
80 on the crest. Tight 6
No,
right.
15 and a half.
Into
Then
6
tops
left.
out at
Slow 50
17.
downhill. Turn 1 left. Opens 50.
You can actually feel it
Middle
drop
of a
off
crest.
though when you
Into
pass
3
like
right
the
long.
15 and a half
70.
grand in power.
6 left of a crest. Tightens 3. Opens of a crest.
I don't know why they even
50.
bothered taking it to 17 grand for their
6 left.
limiter.
60. 6 right of a jump. 100.
Because it doesn't make
5
any
left
more
of a crest.
power to go to
Extra
17.
long. Tightens.
Maybe I guess
Into
it's for
6
top
right.
speed
Extra
when you're in
long.
6. You can take it that extra little
80.
bit.
Caution, 6 right of a crest, tightens 4.
Never thought of it that way actually. That's probably why they did that.
Into 3 left, into 5 right, very long, tightens 3. Into 3 left.
Man, I gotta say
Into
that
6
crotch
right.
rocket sounds
And 6
amazing
left of
when
a
it's like
big crest,
fucking
50.
14,000 RPM.
Caution, 6 left of a jump, 30. 2 right tightens.
Something about that sound.
Into 3 left. Into 4 right long. Opens of a crest. Into 6 left. And 6 right, very long. Tightens 4. Into 3 left. Into 6 right long. Into turn 4 left.
Oh no.
Opens 50. 6 right of a crest, to keep left of a crest, 80 of a bump.
This car feels so slow compared to what I've been driving today.
Into 6 left long, opens of a crest,
Plus
keep
it's a
left
stage
of a
1
80
friggin'
over bumps.
2D.
6 left to jump, 60, 6 right,
Not that
6 left.
there is
50,
definitely a difference in the
turn, 3
performance
left
of the
long,
car, but I don't know if it
opens of a
affects the
crest,
actual overall top speed of the car to the difference.
50, crest, and
I
5
think it's
right
just
of a crest,
responsiveness.
30.
Really? Oh man, that was not good. We jumped the snowbank. I don't know if I can find a way through these boulders. Oh yeah, we fit right through there, baby.
4 left, 50, keep middle of a crest, and 4 right long, tightens 3, into 6 left of a crest, into caution, 4 right tightens, 50, turn 2 left, 30, 6 right long, 30, 5 left of a crest, opens tightens 4 of a crest, into 6 right, opens very long, into 5 left long, 60, 6 left of a jump maybe, into caution, 6 right long, opens middle of a jump, into 6 left, into 6 right long, 50, 6 left, into 4 right, into 6 left long, into 4 right of a crest, tightens
Ooh,
very
baby.
long.
That was way tighter than I thought it was going to be. Sometimes when he says 4, it's way tighter than
6
you
left of a
expect.
dip junction, into 5 right.
I've noticed that a lot. Even in the original
Into 6
Dirt
left of a
Rally,
jump maybe,
there was a couple of calls
50.
where he'd say 4 left or 4 right.
3 right long,
And it was a fucking like
tightens,
90-degree fucking corner
60
for
over
fuck's
crest,
sake.
caution,
That's no goddamn
2
4.
left, very long.
I gotta turn the wheel way sharper than that.
Opens 70 uphill, 6 left over crest long, tightens 4.
Now
Into
every
5
co-pilot
right
and every driver has their own technique on how they make
into
their
6
calls.
left, and 5 right over crest.
But
Into
certain
4
calls
left
are not
long,
how I would like
tightens
them. But that's going to be the same for every driver in the game. Not every driver is going
100.
to
Tight 5 right
necessarily
long.
agree with all the calls that the
150
game comes
over
with.
jumps and bumps. 6
Kind of
right
just
over
a
crest,
generic set of
jump,
calls.
into 6 left, tightens, into caution, 4 right over crest, opens long, 70, 6 right over big crest,
I like how in
caution,
the
tightens
original
into
Dirt
4
Rally
left
though,
long,
the calls were a
tightens
little
over
more
dip,
detailed at times. Like he'd
into
tell
short
you if
3
it was
right,
a downhill corner and
into
stuff.
6 left over crest, opens extra long, tightens 2,
Because downhill affects your grip level big time.
into
Where
3
it
right,
saves uphill. Uphill you
into
have
6
twice as
left,
much grip under an
into
uphill
6
corner.
right over crest, and
Downhill you
6
got like
left, extra long, opens
half
over
the
crest
amount of
and
grip,
jump,
if not
70
less,
over bumps, caution,
depending on how
3
steep
right,
of a
tightens
hill it
narrow,
is.
into 3 left, opens 4, very long, tightens over crest, 50, 4 left over crest, and keep right over 50, 4 left, into 6 right, extra long, tightens 4, 100 over crest, fast junction, caution, 4 right tightens, 2 left, opens, into 3 right,
Oh shit.
opens 6 over crest,
I don't know
50.
why, but I even heard him say left. But I tried to go right.
3 left long.
I tried to
50,
carry that right hand corner right around into
3
like a
right
hairpin.
long, opens, into
Just I
6
stopped
left,
before I cranked the people.
60,
Got a penalty for it.
keep middle of it, jumps, into 6 right over crest, into 3 left long, 60, 3 right, tightens over crest, 70, 5 right long, over crest, 30, 3 left, opens, and 4 right, tightens 3 over crest, 40, 4 right, into 6 left, tightens 3, opens extra long, 40, 5 right, 50, keep right over crest, 30, 3 right over dip, into 6 left, and tight, 4 right, into 6 left past junction, tightens 4, very long, tightens 3, into 4 right tightens, opens 100, crest, over finish into 4 left, tightens 3, to stop. Well done.
Wonder if that's enough kilometers to do a engine tube. Holy crap, they give you a long time to stop on this one.
That felt good, but let's check the times.
Yeah, I've noticed in certain spots he does still say it, and this, it just doesn't seem as often. Like, I do find that the calls is just the slightest little more detailed in the original Dirt Rally. Even Dirt 4, the calls were fairly decent. Other than the 4s. I found that across all of them. There's always like these odd couple corners in certain stages where he says 4 and it's like a 90-degree corner. Now mind you, he says 4 tight. But I still feel like I gotta turn the wheel sharper than a 4. Anyway, I have got to take the dog for a walk and stuff, but I'll probably be back on later if you're around. It was good chatting with you, and thanks for watching. And have a good one. I'll see you later.